Guess what? It's raining. Hey, Bloopers, what's up, everybody? My name is Dasha Simbadasha, and I'm your boy. So, I mean, your man. Whatever, man. It's just whatever. So, today we are here to do a top 10 countdown of the most useful lightweight softwares that you can use in 2018. That's productivity and entertainment as well. But before we do that, don't forget to subscribe. Yes, right the subscribe, press that red button there, like it or dislike it. At least do something with the freaking buttons, man. Don't just look at my video like that. At least dislike it if you don't like it, man. Anyway, thank you so much for that. And if you have any suggestions and comments on the serious notes, just put them there. Even if you want to swear at me, just do it down below there, man. I care, but I don't really mind. Just do it up there. And then if you have any requests, I'll put them right up in the description. So if you need anything, just let me know and we'll do it again. So thank you for staying tuned and staying up with me. Please subscribe and comment. Thank you. Enjoy. So for number one, I would choose Bluecoat. Bluecoat, it's a web protection software that after installing you don't get any point for me. So what this thing does, it simply filters all the traffic that's going, traffic data that's coming in and out of your whole machine. So it monitors for each and every browser that you import, except for one that I'll show you later on. So what you have here is that it will give you an opportunity to enter your password and what. Unfortunately for me, I put a really long password that I really wanted to forget, so I put that, and now I can't access stuff like that from it. But what you get is, after installing it, you have these options. So if you want to view your internet activity, you go there. If you want to get help, get out, you go there. If you want to set up some stuff, you just go set up. So when you go on setup, what you get is you get a window like this. Right, so what you will have is a list of categories that you have there. So you have web categories to block, so you can block either by the validity set by default, that is high, default, moderate, minimal, monitor, or custom. I usually use custom because the moment you put the high there, you're not going to view most of the websites that you need as a teenager or as a young adult or as a youth or as a young parent. You won't be able to access them. And then after going on custom, then you can now pinpoint, maybe you want to avoid stuff to do with abortion, adult, mature, extreme, gambling, hacking, or anything suspicious, sex education. You just want to block that, you can just block that. Then website exceptions, because every time if you set it at high there, you're going to block quite a number, so you will need to put exceptions for some stuff like that. For example, I used to use I have a sub website on another website, a weak site, so it got blocked when I did this. So I had to put it on the exceptions list, and then you can have your keywords. These you can search now in Google. It can give you a text list with more than 1,000 words, but I think you can just type in the words that you don't want to filter. And if you don't want nudity, then type nudity. If you don't want stuff to do with pornography, you type booty. So if someone types booty on your search engine, what they get is a window like this. So it doesn't necessarily block your internet, but it blocks you from seeing the contents of that page, and it gives you a page like this. So that would be the first software that I think you could use. Number two would be this one, iTunes Library Updater, number 2. So what you can do with this one now is that you can add new media on your iTunes library, clean off and tracks that are no longer on your machine but are still recorded on your iTunes playlist and a song list. You can update your track info, update your iPod, or close iTunes or close iTunes on it. So what you just do is select a location there. For instance, you go to music, okay, and then you click whatever you want to do, add music from there. So this could be your new music directory, and then you just add new media there. If you want to clean often tracks from your music directory, then you go there as well, and then you just press start. If you add in some stuff that you just think is good, you can just go open file there and look for your previously saved setting or profile, and then it automatically fills all this info for you, and then you can just start there, and then you can give it some time to clean your iTunes and update it. Number 3 would be Web Pro. This is a dictionary. The number one reason why I like this dictionary is because it's quite easy to use. What do I mean? It's quite easy to use. Let's say, for instance, here you want to look for the meaning of this word. You just highlight it, Control Alt W, and then poof, it pops up this thing, and then you can now read it. It also has good pronunciation for it. Let's try it.
Protected.
I hope you're that protected. It does sound well, and it's quite audible as well. And then, so it's a good dictionary. You can also, it also has a number of features. Why did I close it? Also has other features, like if you can double click on the word there, you search it. You can search it on Wikipedia, but these options work only if you have internet connection now. And then you can use Wiktionary, and you can use their web online, but I prefer using this if you don't have internet, so that's much better. Yeah, that's all about it for number 3. Then for number 4, AVG tune-up utilities. Now, why would I? It has got so many options that you need, especially if you have a low performance system. I think this is a really good a really good software for you. If you're of that kind of system, it has lots of options. You can undelete stuff, you can defragment your disk, you can delete large stuff that is taking too much data, clean up your data, browsing data, remove broken shortcuts, what, speed up your machine. It has got a whole lot of stuff that you need to do, but for you to actually use this with fun, you will need to activate it. So you can put it on airplane mode. This is turbo mode. It turns off most of the background features, and it really speeds up your machine, especially when you're doing stuff like screen recording or gaming or stuff like that. And then for number 5, right, so you can download stuff, music and videos from all these websites, and then you just click more there. It's just still more, and then you can update your library. Like if you go there, you can update your library. Every track that has an exclamation there, it's an orphan track. That's the ones that you can clean either using this icon here, or you can go on and use iTunes library updater. And then if you want to transfer music across your devices, just plug in your device there, and then this is what this whole thing can do. It can rebuild iTunes library, transfer your music from iTunes to your iOS, iPad, your your iPod, your Apple phone, or your Android, your Samsung, yes, or your Zero, or all the nameless phones. You can simply do it using this software. You can clean your iTunes library, restore, back it up, or you can remove DRM from which is normally on music and stuff that you get from iTunes Store, then a whole bunch of other crazy stuff. So you can do quite a lot with that thing, but for you to use it, you have to have exited iTunes. At number 6, we have DFX. So you run it after you download. So it gives you this interface. Don't judge it by its cover. It's got a powerful effect on your sound system. It will really enhance your system. Trust me, I'll sample it out. sometime later, but it's really good because you can choose the whole difference. If you want this kind of sound, but you can do a lot. Trust me, you just have to install this. It does wonders for your machines. I'll play a song later on at the end of the tutorial. I had to just sample this out with it on and with it off. And then for number 7, what the heck, My Heritage Family Tree Builder. What does this do? This one just helps you create a family tree. But it's more complicated than that, because now you can, it's more linked to this website of theirs, and they create files there, and many people can manage it from your families. It doesn't necessarily mean they have to be where you are at, nope, but they can still manage it. I'll blur some of this data out because of sensitivity of this data. Now, as you can see, it has got like a really lot of stuff that you can do on it. You can zoom in from generation to generation. It just gives you a whole bunch of stuff, man. A whole bunch of stuff, trust me. And you can create charts on it, just a descendants chart. It works wonders for you, trust me. So this, like the descendants chart, it's a pretty good thing. This thing, it's pretty good. You can do lots of stuff, but I think everyone should have this. It's quite interesting. You can do a whole lot of stuff. You can do research. It also has DNA markers to recognize your ancestors with and help others recognize you later. But anyway, that's just a different program that has its own review. And for number 8, everyone loves music and videos. That's why you are here. Yes, you are here. So number 8, we have voila, T'Challa, YouTube by clicks. So what you can do with this is that you can download music from quite a number of sites, especially YouTube, Vimeo, and many other streaming sites. This is just crazy. You can just use MP4, MP3, custom quality or best quality or normal. You can simply just paste your URL there and it will do the rest of the work for you. Now this one is a cracked version, or you can say a paid version if you want to. Yeah, stuff like that. It is also, you can also use it as a converter for files on your lower disk, so you can just go there. And then I've never used that option though, but yeah, you can use it, and then you can simply just go wherever you want to go and open. And convert it to whatever you want it to. Anyway, number 9, we have Deezer Downloader. Now Deezer Downloader does some good work. It does some really good ish for us, trust me. It's really good. Let's try to search for anyone. Let's say Mercy Chinwo. Mercy Chinwo, and then let it search for you. Let it search, and then, so if you like any song, you just double click it and you see it there, and then there you see it says processing. That's downloading there, but I'm not going to download the song. If you want to download the whole album, just go there, double click it, and boom, all the tracks you need, my guy. This is 2018, my guy. if you don't buy music, then you just have to use Deezer downloader, my guy. This is absolutely insane, my guy. Look at it, go look at it. But man, I don't want that music. I have it already. She's quite good. You can also try listening to her. She's good. She's a powerful praise and worshiper. Number 10, Tor browser. Right. Now, why did I put Tor browser here? It's because of its unique abilities to really hide your identity on the internet. Anyway, let's try out Tor. Now, Tor is familiar for people who are trying to access onion websites, that's like the dark web and evil website stuff like that. Yeah, look at it, it's working. So what you do is you can type in, it's like your normal search engine. This is just, everything is normal with it. Except for that, they can't trace you. Even Blue Coat web filter, if you install this on a machine with Blue Coat web filter, you can access the internet and access all blocked websites using this thing. So for instance, you shouldn't be able to access pornography and Facebook if you have blocked it, but if you use Tor, you can still access them. It takes long to connect at times, but yeah, it does the work for you. Trust me, it does the work. So now you can do a strict search, strict moderate, and non-explicit image, what. But if you go here, you can literally access everything, like everything. All onion sites, you can reach them using this thing. It's good, but what you don't want to do is to do this, because once you do this, they can now track you using the size of your screen, and that's a huge disadvantage for you, my guy. You don't want that, do you? It sounds like with theatrics, but let's listen to the but certainly not this.